Mamema Akwaba Eba Ghana Sem TV GH. So please like, subscribe, turn on the notification so that anytime video bit is away you post here Usamekebi. Ebushan for John Mahama, His Excellency, is playing a dangerous game. Yeah. Omampeni John Mahama no. Ayedi ye on my ashen insano. He is playing a dangerous game which has become a ticking time bomb. Na yanyina yanka ebom eka kyerɛ anka kyerɛ mapani sɛ ade a woyɛ no gyae na wode asɛm ɛbrɛ yanka nkyɛ sɛ yanka yɛn ho bom ɛnka kyerɛ na innocent people like you and I na yɛbɛsuffer repercussions no. Na obi bisa sɛ de asɛm na mepɛ sɛ meka ɛnim sɛ ntɔkwa bi kɔ so ɛyɛ between Russia and Ukraine. Na ntɔkwa a ɛkɔ so no, Belarus as ɔman play major role. In fact, obi bia oye student of this conflict. I was study read articles about conflict, any be bia no. When who say the initial convoy, I think the convoy was over kilometers of convoy, army convoy, break it through into Ukraine, but from Belarus side. And Belarus has been a kind of like an accomplice to Russia. I was Antokwa Ekosum. And in many countries, European nations, and the Western world, amu ni Belarus in teme enye shada enye fine, sir. Because they believe, say, Sir Belarus for no, they are contributing to fueling the conflict. And to weigh a backdrop of Ntokwa Ekosu or Ukraine as we are speaking. Na ye mampeni John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. Obey your mampeni no. First off, ye who says our romance between Omampeni Mahama and the foreign minister Kujeto Ablakwa with Russia start here with the way Mahama now of course Sahel nations, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. And I said there be adia we no yebenya so faso ebenya so repercussions na enye papa because restrictions ba wo diplomatic passport me need diplomatic passport Ghana for do na omo need diplomatic passport and ebeya jai afe de yesi jai na what's I'm sorry Echo Belarus akọ se uko state visit. Is this a time to go and visit Belarus, Mr. His Excellency? Where am I ourselves go visit Belarus? How much trade does Ghana do with Belarus? Huh? How much trade? What is the historical antecedent to this? In fact, let's even put the Russia-Ukraine war no aside. I mean, how often have you been involved with Belarus? How often? And His Excellency Mahama then could put ya Ukoko South Belarus at this point in time. Are you trying to, what kind of message are you trying to send to our partners? Already, Bekaya, some Ghanaians can afford Ebinim were deceived into joining the Russian army, right? Catch them say remember attractive salaries and all those things. Remember citizenship and others, and they joined. Join you na so a mistake. And you say a mistake, you know. Many of them have been captured. Some have been wounded. Until they have become prisoners of war. POW. Until Okujeto has told herself Kiev, negotiate Yanka, those Ghanaians should be released to the government of Ghana. We have not received a reply from Ukraine. And I'm penny sorry, you know, and I'll call Belarus. You see these people. When we end this war. No plan, no tactical plan. Leaving everything to fate and to Kwen. And no. Every single thing about buying way Kwen and to fate. Oh. Meanwhile, the immediate past Minister of Foreign Affairs. Oh my gosh, Shilaya Kobuchi. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Ye kanu aura. Any obia. Or ye top diplomat. The woman was top notch. Top notch. Now they say the replacement. Na bedua Okujeto Ablakwa. Why won't we be making these basic mistakes? We would make. Sorry, forgive me. I'm a little bit under the weather, not feeling too well. We would make such mistakes. And we are becoming a laughing stock. Ghana, we are becoming a laughing stock. I say, any foreign affairs policy, bia. Ebusianfo say, when you program, we wone topics ne revelation say de brɛ no. Ebe hia, ebe stress, obetimi aboa na we boa naba no eno nie MTN naba na eno ne beboa the whole team data and sensem no it me the ato data ni equipment o say me na media me wo menyama adwoa any Mr. President ni ma bebre wo ho amu ni bi ebe to ama omu na ye pese ye studio so nti obetimi aboa ya kitwa bia nso enka se sika wo no eso there be whatever you have, you can help us with, and we'll be very much grateful.
Currently, almost next month, almost have been ejected with a 1.1 to 1.2 million.
Yeah, we see when it comes to the dollar. When it comes to the dollar now, when it comes to the dollar now, they can put everything inside. Fact would always remain fact. America will rebuild. America will rebound. What becomes of your currency? I bet says Zimbabwe. I just saw the suitcase and I got talk and what. They are not sensible. I keep saying this all the time. We joke with them, but they are not sensible. The SCMS and the Mohammed's financial people, they are not sensible. The sadness, my insensibility, the insanity they have, it is somehow reflecting on the citizens of Ghana. Why would I say this? Who supervised over the collapse of the banking sector? It is the same idiots. Ato Forsen was the fucking deputy financial minister, for God's sake. Esiama was there. Wampa was there. You know what I'm saying? It's, these people have showed you in their first administration, said they don't know how to keep the economy together. They don't know how to keep the banking sector together. Why did they go to the 2015 thing? What were the conditions of the 2015? 2015 said, go and what? Go and revamp your banks. Those ones that don't have the correct licensing, collapse them. Those that are, insolvent, find a way to heal them.
Microfinance is the starting collapse.
I'm coming there. I just want us to walk us back. Give me a little chance. Listen. What is sad about it is that in 2015, NDC went for a policy credibility facility from the IMF. Okay. In that, what the Ghanaian government told IMF when they say, yɛntumi nnwene mma yɛ ho na yɛdwene na yɛde kɔyɛ adwuma na yɛabɔka enti yɛfiri nnɛkɔ sɛ yɛhyehyɛ biribi a yɛde bɛbrɛ mo IMF na mahwɛm ɛno nti fa ne sɛ akuya anka wonya anka bɛhyɛ push up bra but IMF sɛ last no yɛma wo de atwi fam no kora no wontui aka enti yɛntumi ma push up bra enti sɛ ne yɛ degrade so that is what happened. You need to get and like guess what, why you kind out to the point say for you to get a loan you need a higher hand to back you. That is why they went for that. And in that conditionality, they told them, say, go and close down any banks. You know what John Mahama did? He came and took the other route based on the advice of these same idiots, Adongo and them. Okay? Say, on first come man penny for now, on my supervising on banks na neguno, on some first cancer sanko for instance. Because okoto aba. So kokaso kukula se bank pe yebetu abetiano. And that shows you the case between NPP and NDC. NPP nimse so ko galamse ya yebeto abetia no so na nado se meko galamse ye nto abentia me Ghana nsu eninte. NDC says ko clean banking sector na yebeto abetia me ntime mfa mo me mpatwa kwa yede ma mo de na mpanifo ni diska na ye. They messed it up.
Yeah, ebi sound the quantity bank from an
As a matter of fact, say that deal was supposed to end in 2018. It's to be catch say MPP for extend any facility because by 2018 the main ideas of Nanado's government was already being implemented. Uche they are making the main ideas of Nanado's government. Free SHS was planting for food and jobs. They had even started laying the foundation for one district, one warehouse. Just to store the goods of the for the planting for food and jobs. You understand? So they were even there in their second year. We were able to discipline ourselves. Say, IMF and Quebec catch us. They are to me we know so they are konakoye. Okay, it's looking at what they did then and what they are doing now. I don't think anybody should be surprised. My problem, and then they say, young Ghana for now, sempenifo we make decisions are high no. Se obi ko research hu no kra na man o se me share NDC t-shirt into dia wo kana ye no kra so me fa nya adwuma. So let the country suffer. Because you cannot tell me say you were given to clean the banking sector. You were not able to do it. You rather got us into more mess. Another government comes to clean it up, make the banks start working again, make the capital start rising again, make the economy start to rebound. And then because you were not able to do what you were supposed to do, you now want to form all arsenals to destroy. And then, Addison Bank of Ghana, me patrono mo si enyo, uti they are making. Addison Bank of Ghana no mo si enyo, so man ton Ghana you say the Bank of Ghana property be our baby. I dare any NDC person say, bring me one evidence say MPP buy a ton Bank of Ghana for my office be an my warehouse be our baby the mobile. Aban Bonini was able to maintain all assets. And the problem starts with disbelief. Dr. Bawumia Kasimbi, also they don't believe in anything. These people, they don't believe in anything. They think everything is impossible. They can't see a basic Bank of Ghana. At all first, and so you papa, why doesn't he sell there? I'm like the Ministry of Finance. Why does he want the Bank of Ghana one? I'm like rather to be touched. Or no ne se foreign partners ba yemfa number office papem kamem. Na Bank of Ghana de na Akufo-Addo mbre nanim. Ba womiambre nanim na yensi such an edifice ma omo. Na yemfa mo obi no nto na yemo yemeye renta. Wankasa wo dan what one obi na wo na aden. Ekuya, tell me how this makes sense.
It doesn't.
Ekuya, tell me how I built my own house. Yes, a house no solodo. House ni too ambitious. House ni something na yen tone yen fantity ya mone gari so entino yen tona me ankasa Bank of Ghana no menko renting free obi ho. Enye krono. Na mo see so
Madness, bro. It's madness. It's madness. It's wickedness.
You see, I don't
Wickedness.
understand what is happening with these NDC people. You were not able to build the Bank of Ghana. Nanadu came, he built the Ministry for Foreign Affairs, Ministry for the like the lawyers and the judges. He built so many ministries, brand new, ultra modern facilities. NDC, you were not able to build none of them. Then somebody built this beautiful Bank of Ghana. Okay, it's a Bank of Ghana. You see, that is why I say it's a Ghana for to me to Abama NDC. Ghana for Ninaya Bay for Unim Dintia. You real Bank of Ghana, you know, Krana and another commission. What did they say? Almost you real Yameboa. Didn't they say, I mean, like, Enya Papa? Into idea Enya Papa, and Kunyan Yamen. How the fuck do you then go to sell it? Say somebody should buy it so you can rent from them. What type of what? And NDC think this is politics? You people think this is politics for real? Now let's talk about education. Education, me pay 2 minutes pay. A teacher for an HRD went to me into your mocha, no way your cast or appointment to do more your fucking to almost apply you. I buy Ben this idea and buy. Do Mahama one and I'm a boy. All corner, not un to mean to a teacher for worker. Okay? And uncle Dan chain. Ye free BB research, a book and researchers allowance. Near the Maumo. I buy be about no tria. John Mahama was not able to pay that. You know what is worse? Jaina Nopokwajima was the what? The education minister at that time. Let's put that on the rocks. Then we came to university and tertiary utility bill. Atamel so correct to me to yai. John Mahama nkwa ba yo sisi keni won't mean tria nti ampa or started so yeding buchem. In the same education sector. They were little schools, sir. Na omoye under trees, sir. Your papa melts the time. Your coca trees under schools, samokaya. Which this guy vowed say he was coming to do. In the mix of it, he said he was going to build 200 e-blocks. I didn't tell him. He said he will build it. What happened to the e-blocks? Papa na e-blocks saying yen ono ne juma no to me be see moja or no so no ne bani e-blocks no. Now, after the CN in Echino, he is back again into the system. Guess what Mahama is doing with the education sector? Teachers also want to me into your and then the suppliers and also accept you one more than Yama Bebana free education now run I mean any your basic schools now they are running as well. Almost omoka ko pikete adinti abind the omoka. Until say who follow the trajectory. When you give the education sector to John Dramani Mahama and his administration, they are clueless and empty. When you give them the health, they are clueless and empty. When you give them the economy, that one, they're bomb, because they've never gone to no election with anything that has to do with the economy. That Ben what to send this for a campaign, say, it was this recent one here, and they tried to bring economy. Now, even that one, it died down because inflation and all these things were coming down at that time. And IMF has projected, say, see, to me, cost yes, I cry, you see the nuclear, no, a bit to me, I cost my dollar nuclear by 8 CD. It was said. And Mr. Ibrahim Anta could have done the same thing and then make us make that gains, but he didn't. Because not a dream future. It's something that is not sustainable. And then you claim, say, Oba won't tax. But Oba in 1 year, why do more tax than the Kufuor did in 8 years? Now, the American say, NDC wouldn't get away with anything. Believe me, they might win for some time, but they're not going to get away with anything. And we are marking down every single thing that they are doing in government. Now, but if we're not sure on the Sabi, Twa, and then your man or the Bewa one home. Ijana Mayari, Medase, moving to us.
Oh, okay, Mr. Felix. So,
Yes, sister. Good afternoon.
good afternoon.
In fact, me join no platform media that, and then the first time I'm joining no platform. I'm so happy to join you today. Asema ya koso organa ne dia odwen ho a wonti ase. Ke na me brother can say be ministries be broma ekufo adusiye. Ke Ministry of Labor our your friend saying finance or no ko help building say land commission yo almost be o ewak hono mo sense bi o 37 akese yo na Bank of Ghana no crampo na ene we jomama ne na ban say oba beton oton anu asan dia renti ti o oba be san dia renti onu Bank of Ghana na say wasifie o say maton be san fa rent me. Does it make sense? Hey, it you ampa Ghana for dream of fomenting or motoma abama jomama because we dream one want ase. We dream one want ase. Just say endura my dream was menti ase. Enti abro ekura de ma makono mo kowi ni bi na ni ba ni busa say mama makona ye we no enye ye de ose hwe ne yesi ni denti na mowe abro ye di abro mu de monwi kekeke mu ye se ne keke ne eko se no bi no mu yo anase o ye ntimi nye adwuma ni timu de mo me fa ni we se mi bi a ye nye create looter share no bi anko. Okay, a dina Bank of Ghana no unim say ansa na e ba beto no NDC focus share nkrofo bi mo ye campaign a ye demonstration against the Bank of Ghana na yesi no mo ye ho campaign. Say we see rage why we rage no over 8 years no mukukuru si ho no ahino or spend ye a no kro di bu ye odi bu o man no the same opposite side ni see Bank of Ghana so the same money the Bank of Ghana is then is here tourist center because am for ko ho ko twetwa pictures na money eti eba NDC trim said then blog no see ye no anti kwa mebusa wo block no see ye no ono ahino timi complete ye ono aban na ye de no no see block no see block no de World Bank for sima e kra na price no from chain ono ne de no see ono ne de ne price ya odi pu o man no enu pu ntimi anwie o ti se hye nwurem ekufu ado e na be complete ni nyina. Go to secondary school na kwa infrastructures and PPA na Ghana for yenye hu di be hu ye we dey just a comedies ye kan mo see MP before ni Yesu yo yate ye hwe agenda 1111 o hwe hospitals a me dem na mu krase ekufu adu sisi ye akese including Eyinem hospital aka nwurem besi na because ye bie ni ye omu ya na ye we ya ye beka se ekufu so mo se ekufu adu anya hwe enti e de no ko bie edu o continue eduma we se odeba besi market na hospital any market do any here more mine no hospital ni market nka do empa ni here mine first Eastern Regional Hospital e be Ekufuado visionary leader be Ekufuado ye be oyen extraordinary oyen extra project be oyen extra tina mi hu se papa ni vision so aban oba ya kofo ba oye roso be Ekufuado timi di ni se sinebo within a year no or commission 4 bigger roads in Ghana here central region voter region do akwan asa we there in sawomu kwan ni na one lagin a big currency da bambe mpa no betimi aye for region at the same time temamoto way big major roads in your commissions roads na here is ongoing. Na ene Bank of Ghana danka kraka we ya yesi visionary leader or si baby ya woni so ampa eden we si ho Bank of Ghana the whole Ghana Bank of na ene wo ka kire ye say wo ka kire ye Ghana for say o baba beton na wo ton wi a wasan Bank of Ghana na asan rent the same na muka kama senate for ton o share so Labadi Beach any La Palm Royal no yesi yen fama yomu yesi yen fama Brane Champon hwe NDC ko share your friends and two sifuechi organization omu ye omko hihye we omko hye omechi omu ye demonstration tia na nadu aban ye ma amo MP before class MP before ye greedy endu nenu na hina o ba ban mu a o si senate ne ye ton enti afedo o beton tu beton no beton amaye na etu nim se ne ye ton ne be ye na o ma amanfo ye campaign tia ne saa no mo keken sama kese etia ne saa no da mine hina no de ma no ni contract wo ye no o de ma ni nwia nanso ye mfa ye ni to se nka e friend saying Ofolia friends financial minister, former finance minister, and now say Gabi Ochedakun, any idea we mana, Kadeni Besi Wagana, Kadeni Besi Wagana, a man for the or time, and ya in ni bre, say nipa ya dear crampa, nipa, canishe. Nipa ya dia na nipa kanishe ampa minnuane kan se bi banking sector na ekufa do collapse no una na your time na it is a collapse no I include your own people and my banks in the break collapse here no one crop